Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple experiences I had with female attraction, and this is with my experience. You guys watched my previous video. I pretty much talked about this one of them, and then there's like two other instances that I have. So if you guys already heard this first one that I'm going to tell you, just go ahead and fast forward, and then if you want, or you can rehear it again, it's all your choice. But then the next two I'm going to tell you guys, those are going to be new ones. They happened a while back. I'd say probably within the last year. You have to pick up on this stuff and notice it. And to me, I'm really bad with signals and all that. So there's probably a lot more that I missed, but this is just based off my experience. But enough being said. So story number one, guys. So this was when I was back at the gym. I was working out, doing incline bench press. And this was on the machine. This chick was in front of me on the other side, and she was over there working out. And I made eye contact with her, and I can tell she was pretty much interested. And just because like I made eye contact for like a really long time, and see, that's the thing with semen retention and all that, you get the more confidence to stare people in the eyes. And I just noticed this with myself, and I'm pretty sure some of you that have done it, you probably noticed this within yourself as well. If you haven't, try paying attention to it, see if I'm right. But anyways, I just made eye contact, and I was just like staring, and she was staring back. Before you know it, I went over there to the other side, and she went somewhere else, and she was working out, and I was over there doing something else for chest. I forgot what I was doing. Anyways, there was a bench on the side of me, and she just comes out, and like pretty much she knew there was nobody working out there using that other bench. And she asked me, she was like, is anybody using this? Which to me, I could have easily sparked up a conversation, because of the way how chicks are, they ask you indirectly just so they don't feel bad and all that if they get rejected, because that's pretty much saying, hey, start a conversation with me. So yeah, that's the first story that I was telling you guys about on my previous video. Next story, this is going to be me going to the bank. So this is what I noticed. I was over there, I think I was probably like on a month-long streak, 2 months streak, somewhere around there, sometime in between that time frame. And I was at the bank, and I don't know why the hell I had a check, but anyways, I had a check, and I was over there gonna go cash it out because it's easier just to go do it inside. So I was waiting in line and all that. Went inside, and there was the teller. She was not too bad, and she was like actually starting a conversation with me, which nowadays chicks don't do that. Which the only time they do that is when they're interested in you. And this was the point where I was just focusing on myself, and I just didn't really care. But anyways, some of the things, she was like, hey, the weather's nice today or whatever, just making small talk. And I was like, oh yeah, it's nice. I was like, how's your day going? She's like, oh, it's going good. And we just stayed talking back and forth for a little bit. And she was like, oh, what do you want it in your account? Like, I was like, okay, this. But I can tell right away, because I mean, obviously whenever a chick asks you how's your day going, or I mean, not that, but how's the weather, like you like it and shit like that, it's like, it's small talk, you know. They're trying to get to know you, and they're trying to tell you, hey, I think you're good looking, you're cute. And so this is when I was doing semen retention. So it could be part of the way how my physique and all that. It wasn't the best as where it is now, because like now I'm getting tons of compliments, but I think it had to deal a little bit with semen retention. And then the third story that I have to tell you guys, this was when I was at Panda Express, and this was when I was over there getting food. I think I was probably maybe like on 2 or a 3 week streak, somewhere around there. And I was just waiting in line because they ran out of food. They had to make some fresh, like some more. And there was this older lady, I'm going to say probably like early 30s. And she was over there talking to me, making small talk with me. She was like, oh, what are you getting? And stuff like that. Being friendly, which kind of trips me out, because like just the way how this generation is, we don't really talk to each other or anything like that. We don't even say hi or anything like that. But where I work at, we always like say morning or stuff like that when you're passing by. But I'm just saying for majority of this generation. Anyways, back to my story. I was over there surprised. She was being real friendly and all that, and I can tell she was like kind of like attracted to me a little bit, not a whole lot, but enough to start a conversation with me. So for those of you guys wondering if semen retention really helps you out attract women, so here's two things that I have to say. It does to a certain extent. On top of that, it also has to deal with your physique.